Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Planetbase. That's right, we're still here. We're not dead, at least not yet. And we're doing fairly well. Our power is doing fairly well. As you can see, we're virtually topped out for most of the time. We are dipping down, but that's when the wind drops and so on, because we're mainly working on wind power. So we got wind power, lightning power, and even solar panel power even. We do have one solar panel, but I'm going to go and fix this at some later juncture, because I want to go and make the things a bit larger. Because what I'm planning to do is actually go and sack this lot off over here at some point in the future. Because now that we've got our second expansion zone ready down here, because as you can see, we can expand in a good area. The problem is we've got a massive kind of issue at the moment, is we don't have many people in. So what we need to do is we need to get some more metals made so we can get a landing pad built so we can get some more workers in, because that's what we really need. Although technically I suppose we're going to need some more biologists first, at least, and so we are going to be able to look after our food production a lot more, because that's going to be the next big issue. So I think that's what we're going to need to do, is get some more biologists in first and then get some workers in. Because at least that way we're going to be able to keep up with our food production. So let's turn that off priority. Let's turn this on to priority now. At least get some metal being made. Because as you can see, we're struggling with our materials. But that's going to be a kind of a thing with this planet. And now that we have actually gone and got 2 lightning rods, our lightning power is kind of becoming a lot more stable as well. So that's helping out immensely. So, you know, I think last time probably it would have been nice just to have a solar panel and maybe a lightning rod to begin with. I don't know, we'd have to see how well it works, but we'll see how it goes. But the bigger the base is, the more and more we're going to be able to rely on lightning power. We're never going to be able to rely on it exclusively. And look, we just got somebody else who's been injured. So that's using up our last medical supply, although we are not in the process of making any more yet. So I really think actually, I'm going to move this soon anyway. So how many we got? We have 1 free metal. Because that's being made. That's being made. Because actually that's not being made. Now it is being made. So yeah, that's going to be great. Have we got any semiconductors at all? No, just the one. Not even one yet. Just the one that's currently being in the process of being made. And the only reason we want semiconductors is because we want some carrier bots, because that's going to help with our colony immensely. But there we go. We've got guys back. We've got some ore being made. Why the hell you keep coming outside is beyond me. Are you coming out for a smoke or something? Was that it? I hope not. And you're going and bringing the ore in. So that's nice. Let's go and turn this off of priority now. Let's turn this back onto priority, get some materials being made. Let's go and recycle the sick bay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put it down here. This will make it easier for our medic, really. I'm going to the wrong place, aren't I? So can we get a sick bay? Can we actually connect a larger one? No, we can't. So there we go. We can connect that up there. So that's going to give him direct access to his sick bay straight from here. So that's nice. And look at that. This is awesome. And as soon as we get some more metal, like I said, we'll go and build a bot facility. Or maybe we'll just... Actually, no, I think we might want to go and get the get the workers brought in first. I think that is going to be our major course. The main thing we need to get done first. Well, let's get this built first. And I love how they just walk onto the liquid here. One of you guys was saying this was liquid methane. I'm not sure if that's... I don't remember where you're getting that from. It may be correct. But if that is, then this place is going to be cold as all hell outside. So let's get... Yeah, we definitely need... What's it? Because our food's going down again. Well, then again, I think we're just close to getting payouts and stuff. But we are kind of starting to have issues here. So what's our welfare currently? We're down to decent. And that's mainly because everyone's having to do a lot of work right now. And they're not enjoying that. But pretty soon, we're going to be able to fix a lot of these issues. We're going to put a temporary landing pad down again for the time being. Get some more biologists in, because that's what we really need. As soon as we get some more biologists in, we can go and expand our food production here, which will be great. And then after that... Oh, here we go. So that's getting built. Get this one made. There we go. So now we can go and put in a locker and a bed. So there we go. That'll be great. And that gives the guy here direct access straight over there. So that's the medical locker. So you can take the medical stuff straight out of here and put it straight into there. That's going to help out immensely. And as soon as we get that built, then we are going to be cooking on gas. And yeah, we're out of spares, but we're making some more. As soon as we get some more stuff sorted, I mean, yeah, it's been down here to build this now. There you go, bed has been built. So how much metal have we got? We've currently got 3 free. We've got 1 ore. So, you know what? Let's actually just go and recycle this. So we get a bunch of metals back. And I think right now it is a good idea to go and get ourselves a landing pad. At least it's a temporary one. We'll get some biologists in, because at least then we'll be able to get some more food being made. And after that we can sack this off. We'll lose a metal out of it, but it's a small price to pay because we don't have a decent area to put this yet. So we got 5 metals, that's fine. Let's go and turn that off for the moment. So that requires 4, that requires 1. We should have enough, because that's a spare, that's not any metal. Right, and is that a spare, or is... That's a spare. That's both our spares being used up straight away. And we have everything we need down here now. So let's put that back on again. And I think we're probably best putting the spares machine in. At least for now. And have we got... No. It's still there. Right. A lot of people are not happy at the moment. But there's not a lot I can do about that currently. Until we get some more people in, we can't really do a great amount of things. But there we go. Let's go here. Colonists. We don't want workers. We want nothing but biologists. For the time being. There we go. Because look, you see that all the food stuff over here is starting to be an issue. So as soon as we get someone in, that's going to be epic. Now, I'm not going to go and make anything. Actually, I might even go and sack that one off for the moment, because we've got a bunch of medicinal plants. So that'll be one pad less for them to have to go and work on. So hopefully it's not going to be a big big problem, so they're going to spend more time working on the food pads. So we'll see how it goes, because at the moment our food is going down, but we've got biologists in, we've got another 2. That is amazing. So how many is that now? That is 4 biologists. That's doubled our amount of biologists. So that's great. So now we've got 4 biologists. They're going to be able to keep our food to a decent level. So that's awesome. So next we really need to go and get some workers in. So let's see. Now, how far are we off that? Actually, I'm going to sack that one off. Yes, what we'll do is we'll go and put in another tomato pad. Put in another wheat pad. So there we go. And I think we'll do the same over here. And another tomato pad. That should... There we go. That should be enough to keep our food production absolutely amazingly decent. So hopefully we have gone and averted any issues we may have with food. And now we've got even more biologists coming in, which I've meant to go and change, but that's fine. We've got 2 biologists in, so that's awesome. But now, workers. Nothing but workers. And soon we're going to need a place to go and get... Because as soon as we can actually expand down this way, we can get places for people to go and sleep. That'll be awesome. We can expand around this way. We can put someone to sleep over here or even there. And that's going to keep everything going. I mean, how far around this way do we actually extend to? We extend to here. Okay. Because we can build around here as well. From here. I mean, that might be an idea to go and build around here. That'll be nice to have happen. Problem is we need to build further out first, so we can actually get lightning rods put out there. But we'll see how it goes. We might even just want to have power generation and collection around here. That'll be interesting to have. So yeah, food is going well. We've got a lot of biologists in. We've got workers coming in. How many? Another 2. That's perfect. I mean, how many have we got now? Currently, we've got 14 colonists. Get a couple more in, because we've got enough O2 for 20. And what we'll do is we'll build another bed for now. Because this is okay to have temporarily over here, but we do need to go and expand over this way later. Because this is going to be a great expansion area later, especially here, for the main base. But right now, we need to go and expand down here. And we could expand down here, maybe. A little bit here. Right to the map edge, really. We've got a little expansion area here. We'll see how it goes. But we'll see what's going on. Because currently, we can go and basically get rid of most of the stuff over here later. I'm not doing it yet, because that's not going to be a good idea. But let's turn that off priority. Let's turn the... no, what the hell am I doing? There we go. So yeah, that's great. Now, we've even making a head start on some medical supplies, so that's nice. We've got some more workers coming in. Another 3. Awesome sauce. And you know what? I think that might be enough for now. 17. Yep. You know what? Let's go and recycle this. So then we can go and potentially just put something here to make it look like we need to go build over that way. So let's go and do that. Let's... actually, I don't even need to do that. Let's go to O2 generator. No, not even an O2 generator. Let's go for one of these. Because at least then we'll have everything brought over there. Because like I said, we just want these being brought over there. At least for now. Because now we've got all our workers. We just look at that. We're actually getting a load of ores being made now. So that's going to go and remove that bottleneck. And is that everything moved from down here? No, we've still got a couple more things that need to be moved. as soon as they get moved, we can go and start looking into building a bot facility down here, so that's going to help out. And as soon as we get the bot facility made, a lot more things are going to start falling into place. So I think we are going to go and have a permanent landing pad being built down here at some point in the future. Exactly where we're going to put it is another issue. I suspect maybe here. We'll just see how we can do, because we have to build around this, because that's one of our major issues right now. Because the reason I built one with 7 is even if I forget to go and remove it to begin with, we're not going to be having a problem. There we go. There we go. So now I can remove it. And then we can go back over here, go to Robotics facility, and build it as close to there as possible. And now we can turn this. So actually we don't even want to turn that on yet. I mean, I want to go and put some mines here so we can sack that mine off. We can go and sack off a load of the stuff from here. So basically everything that side of the oxygen generator I want to get rid of. Because it's all small stuff and it's going to be a massive pain in the backside. But what are we missing? We're missing 2 of each. We've got more than enough of everything, so yep, we've got everything coming down now. There we go. So now we just need someone to go and come and build this. And I suspect we're going to need some more engineers in soon as well. Because these guys are seriously overworked. There we go. That's one. And there's that one. So that's nice. So what we can do then is go and potentially get ready to build some airlocks off of here. I mean, how many can we fit there, do you think? Because definitely we can fit one there. Because that's what I'm thinking, is putting the one here and then connecting it to here. So if we have that one, where can we fit the next one? Can we fit a second one off? Yeah, we can. We can fit it there. So we can fit it like that. But we don't really need 2, I suppose. So let's recycle. We'll even recycle this one because we don't even have the materials we need for this. Well, kind of we do, kind of we don't. Actually, let's go and turn you off priority. Let's go and turn you on to priority now. So at least we can go and get our metal production up. So what I'm thinking is we'll get a bunch of metal production being made. So then we can get the ores brought down to here. Start having them being produced there. Because that'll work. Because as soon as we get... Actually, I'm not even going to put those on yet, because this is just an idea. This is just me working through in my brain what we're going to do and do. So let's turn that on for the moment and see how well this works. Because at the moment, I can go and turn that off, and I can go and turn that off. Because at least that's not going to be detracting away from our power generation. What are we like for... Yeah, we're okay for those. Alright, what have we got? That's 4. So what is our production set for medical supplies? We're on 10. Let's go change that to 5. Spares we'll keep at 10. Semiconductors will move to 5. Guns 5. Bots 15. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because we have 5. We'll have 4 over here. We'll have 1 potentially in the table. So that's fine. We don't need to go and take up any storage space with them. But the food production is... Like I said, it's just got skyrocketed. So that's great. We don't need to worry about that. We're going to stockpile a crap ton of food. People are eating nothing but pasta at the moment. So that's good. I mean, theoretically, we can actually go and put in one of these. Because as soon as that gets done, we'll have to start being able to make burgers as well. What does that need to be made? Just one of those? Okay, so we just need someone to go and make this. We'll turn that to beef. As soon as it gets built. I think the guy's coming to do it now. Perfect. Change that to beef. So beef burgers. And I'm actually going to go and turn this off priority now. It's not necessarily needed. But we got somebody injured. That's fine. We're not worrying about things now. We have got a good amount of metal now as well. So what I'm thinking is let's go and put a mine down here. Put it here. Link it up there. And you know what? I'm actually going to go and delete this. Just because we've got a crap ton of starch, so making more bioplastics is not going to be a big issue at all. And then what we can go and do is get another airlock. There. So that's going to be great. That means we're going to be able to take stuff straight from the mine, through the airlock, into the robotics facility and into there. Because this is going to work quite well to begin with. I mean, theoretically, we could even just go straight into there. Let's actually go and do that. So let's move it to there like that. So there, we've got a mine down here now instead. And what I think is we'll turn this one on now. We'll go and put in a couple of metal processors. So then what we can go and do is we can actually go and turn this off of priority for the time being. Put this onto priority. Just because I don't want to waste that 39% we have on there. So as soon as that goes up to 100%, what we'll do is we'll go and recycle this one. Then everybody's going to move down to the next one. There we go. So everybody's going to bring this inside. Let's turn this one off. Let's turn this room off. People can go through if it's turned off. So then we're getting a lot of people coming down here with materials. So we've got metal processors down here being made. So this is going to go and step up drastically our metal production. So what I can do is I can go and remove that one. Actually, yes. Yes. Let's turn that back on for the moment, actually. No, not. Just on in general. What I can do actually is recycle that, yes. Recycle you, yes. So that's giving us a bunch of metals again. So we can go bioplastics processors. Let's go and put you two there. Because we don't need as much bioplastic processing as we do metal processing. And what I'm thinking as well is now that we have, how many? 8 workers? That's perfect. We can go and get a second mine constructed. So I think around here we are literally just going to go and have more power production, because it's going to be an iffy area to go and actually make any part of the base around this thing. So I think power production around here is going to be the best course of action. And this is looking good. So, let's go and go and put in one semiconductor machine there, because everything's going to be working a lot better now. Because we're going to be getting a lot more bioplastic, we're going to be getting a lot more metal. Wow. You know what? I want your phasing powers to phase through the floors. That'll be epic. So, there we go. That's awesome. I don't think... Well, we probably will need that. But what I'm thinking is potentially going and building another oxygen generator down here. So we can even go and remove this one. So we can have more things over here better. In a way. We'll see how it goes. But the main thing we need to do is... Because I want to have... Because what I'm thinking is having another building here and having a airlock coming off of one of these or something so we can have easier access to this. But down here I'm thinking we're going to need a bigger canteen so we can even go and remove this canteen later in the future. We'll see how it goes. Because right now everything's going fine. I mean, what are we getting? Are we even getting food? Burgers being made? Is it basic? Why are we having basic meals? We got pasta. Right, vegetables. Yeah, we need some robots being built. So let's turn you on. Let's go and put in a bot workshop. Because then we can get some bots being made. But like I said, we also need a landing pad. And I'm going to put it here. I think that's going to be a good area to have it. Right, good. Everything is going well. And we can put another airlock coming off here, but we don't really need to. Not really. There we go. So, right. Yep. So basically, as soon as we get a semiconductor, we'll be able to start making a bot. And we're actually in the process of making a semiconductor. Right, power's low. Alright. So let's go and... No. Let's actually go and turn you off. Power storage is critical. Yep. There we go. Power's down. Alright. Okay, what are we on currently? This will be why. The wind is down and cloud cover is up. If we get a couple of lightning strikes like that... There we go. Look, everything's back up again. But we are running out of power very drastically. So, I do think next course of action really is to get more power generation being brought in. So, what are we on? Material-wise. Material-wise, we've got nothing. And how long are we off of the day cycle? I think we're coming into it just now, actually, come to think of it. Yep, there we go. And we've even got the wind coming up. So good. Good. So, what to do? How far are we expanded out to? We're expanded out to there. What to do? And there we are expanded out to here. We need to move this lot so we can have we can expand out this way. That'd be great, but we do need more power collectors. We need to get larger power collectors being built. I think that is our current issue, because let's have a look. Ah, we're not even topping off anymore, so the power production and collection is going to be a thing. So, I think what we're going to need is a new solar panel, but we need a big-ass solar panel. And I can't fit it there. I could fit it out here, but that's going to be a bit more of an issue. I could fit it down here as well, potentially? Maybe? No? Okay, no. I can fit it here. I think that might be the best place to put it. Actually, let's go and connect it up to there. Well, that's going to be 7 metal. We've currently got 3 free. Yeah. So we need a way of getting a lot more metal. So I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put both of these onto priority. get a lot more metal production being made, or being done. And we have one semiconductor actually. So that's good. Soon we're going to be able to make one bot. Now the problem is we're out of spares. So let's actually go and... we've got 3 ores. What are we waiting for? 8 metal. We're currently waiting on 3. Let's put that... I don't know. 4 ores. Let's just wait until we get to about 5 or 6. As soon as we get to 6, we'll turn these off for priority, put this back on to priority, and we'll go and get everything being made. I mean, do we have... Well, we have the option to have this done, and we have the option to get that done, and we just need the guys to come over and do it. That's the thing. So we're on 7. Okay, so off priority, on to priority. Now hopefully soon we're going to be able to get this built. As soon as that's built, our power issues are going to be a thing of the past. Well, not entirely a thing of the past. We will need to go and get a safety buffer, so we're going to start building power collectors around here, I think. We're going to extend one over here, we're going to extend one over there, potentially. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to look into getting sleeping quarters and stuff over here. We'll build another canteen or something down here. And here we go. Look at this. We've got a lot of metal production just being made. So this is going to be great. Just imagine having nothing but this with nothing but metal production stuff. So here we go. We're getting more metal. 1 free. How many are we waiting on? 3. So we've got 1 there. Another one. So 1 more. And I'm pretty sure we're getting very close to having that. There we go. That's the last one coming out. I think. Actually, no, that might be 1 more we need. I think that was spares that came out before. There's the last one coming out. So let's get this done, because look at this, we're actually going through our power quite drastically. If the wind picks up, we're going to be okay throughout the night. Problem is, I don't think the wind is going to stay picked up. So let's turn you off, let's turn you off. Because that's going to help us maintain, basically keep power, reduce power output, and it's also going to mean that people are not going to be going in there, so most people are going to be staying inside. So if we do run out of power, things are going to not... We're going to have less of an issue. Oh, there we go, look at that. So, that's great. Power storage is below. That's when the hand of Thor himself came down and gave us a helping hand. That is awesome. So that's what I love about these things, is when it gets cloudy, when we get not enough solar generation, the likelihood of us getting lightning generation goes up drastically. Now, what I am thinking is we are going to go and need another power collector. Can we actually go and fit one here? Or do we have to go for a smaller? Can we not fit anything here? Really? Seriously? Okay. Okay. So, what to do? We do really need to go and move that, because we've got 3 things over there, 2 things over there that are not being used. Problem is, we haven't got anywhere to put it over here. That's the issue. But anyway, I think that's going to be a problem for another day. Let's go and turn these back on, get some more ore being mined, because we desperately need that. We'll turn this off of priority. We don't have any ore. We'll get people making some more, and that will help out immensely. But anyway, that's going to be enough for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Like the video if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. But anyway guys, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf, you guys have been epic, I will see you soon. And until next time Commanders, keep flying, and stay shiny.